Greetings, Scotty Reed here of Black Talk Radio News as well as New Abolitionist Radio. Both programs are heard on the Black Talk Radio Network. I want to revisit a story that I shared with my listeners earlier today. I don't know if we will cover it tonight or not on New Abolitionist Radio, but a story was shared with me by one of the members in our BTR community, and it pertains to the jury system in Louisiana and Oregon. So there is a Supreme Court case. The High Court has to decide whether or not they're going to take the case, but there's a lawsuit that's challenging the jury systems in terms of verdicts, what's needed for a verdict of guilty or not guilty in Louisiana. I believe the case is emanating from Oregon, though, but it would apply to Louisiana since those are the only two states in the United States that only require 10 people out of 12 jurors to vote to convict to get a conviction. So that's 10 out of 12. Those are the only two states, again, that's Oregon and Louisiana, that only require a 10-2 vote in their jury proceedings or their jury determinations. So the case is arguing that this is unconstitutional. Everybody else, including the federal government, the laws require a unanimous verdict either way. And if you don't get a unanimous verdict, it would end up in a hung jury. And so advocates are challenging this, and they're saying it's unconstitutional. Now, why is this case such a big deal, other than what I've already stated with them not requiring a unanimous verdict? Well, the plaintiff in the case is saying that this is unconstitutional and that it does not provide equal protection under the law. That if in all these other states, except for these two, you require unanimous verdict from 12 jurors before you can convict somebody. Well, you know, that's not right. That's not fair. That's not uniform justice across the land. And we know we got uniform injustice across the land. But this is something that I thought about after today's program. And I was saying that if they find that Oregon and Louisiana's jury determination of guilt or innocence and not requiring a unanimous decision by the jury, this could result in a lot of people in those two states being released because of the unconstitutional nature of it. Again, this all depends on if the Supreme Court takes the case or not and how they rule in the case. But it could potentially render who knows how many jury 10-2 jury decisions to convict people. It could render them null or void, and they would have to give these people new trials. Otherwise, these trials would, in what we know to be the predominant practice throughout the country with a unanimous jury decision, you know, that could end up, a lot of those cases could have ended up in a hung jury. But because they only require 10-2, it resulted in people being put into prison slavery. So I think that is a case that we abolitionists should be watching and advocating on behalf of the plaintiff in this case. The plaintiff in this case is Dale Lambert, and again, he has appealed to the nation's high court on Monday to challenge Louisiana's jury law. And so, like I stated on my program earlier today, it's no wonder Louisiana has the world's largest prison population. The world's largest, 7 times that of China, as I stated earlier today. So just wanted to bring your attention to those who may not have heard about this story. All right, this is Scotty. Again, check out my program Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Black Talk Radio Network. That's Black Talk Radio News, and New Abolitionist Radio, which is Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on social media, Facebook, blacktalkradionetwork.com, Black Talk Radio Network, and Twitter at Black Talk Radio. All right, peace.